Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in Rights of Man, which as I record is going live right now, apparently. We have people who wish to hire Conductiari. Interesting that that pops up, even though I've already rented out the maximum number of units. This value will be further modified by any modifiers to available mercenaries. So, I was looking this up just to see. It's possible to get as much as 225% available mercenaries if you play as Burgundy, Gotland, or Vijayanagara. If you don't play as those guys, Burgundy apparently has some modifier. Burgundy, Gotland, or Vijayanagara. Gotland exists. Let's see what their ideas are. Mercenary maintenance. I guess it's a little bit further down. We don't actually get to see what it is. But then I don't think we could see Vijayanagara yet. Anyway, but basically we could go espionage with quantity. Will give us access to a policy. You can see it right there. Available mercenaries plus 25%. You get 25% from administrative right here. You can get 25% from plutocratic. So that's 25, 25, 25. And then I guess those guys maybe have like 50%. I don't know. So in theory, I guess at most you could lend out like, what, 50? It would be 20 times 2.25 is 45 men. That's the most you could ever rent out at once. We're probably not going to take espionage. We're probably not going to take quantity. Administrative may happen. Plutocratic's not going to happen because we're not the right government type. We could just go siege down Austria's capital. It's flat terrain, which is a good situation for us. The nation of Mainz, your faithful ally, yet again, is requesting you come to their aid in the Mainzian conquest of Nassau. Are you going to do the thing where you declare the war and you don't actually do anything? Is that the plan here? Right, we need to train some more infantry since I've rented out most of my men. Yeah, I think we're just going to siege down Vienna. 44-day siege ticks. Wow. Austrian defensiveness, 52%. Defensive mentality. Johann Leopold von Quadid. He's lucky, and he has power projection. So, you're saying it's going to take a while. Fortunately, we do have 3 siege value, and this army is very safe. Very unlikely that it's going to get hurt. I don't think that they're going to attack me, and even if they do, we have... Wow, it's a 4-5 general. That's actually really good. Come on, Venice, we're going to help you out. Put this guy in his place. Sleazy wants an alliance yet again. I mean, we could. Now that we've rented these troops out, we don't technically need military access through Silesia right now. And since he is already a relationship, we could just pick this thing up. You haven't... Well, you've rivaled Bohemia, which does help me. Even though Bohemia is guaranteeing you. I'll tell you what, let's just be nice to the guy. Why not? And then he apparently just got a new ruler because we scared him to death. Okay, so we have the green indicator over Austria, but again, because of their better alliance or better royal marriage with yeah, still gonna go to the Lancaster. Okay. What are we doing on territories, states having enough land? Okay, good. The clergy only demand 10% now. They both only demand 10%. Excellent. So we could possibly try to reduce the amount that we have the nobility controlling. I am going to borrow some money from you. I don't think we're going to do any development. So now's a good time to just take some funds. We should start building some shipyards. Not only for the ability to train faster, but just to have more naval force limit. Autonomy's still kind of crap there. Running out of building slots here, but I think that the shipyard is well worth it for a coastal province. It's high on the priority list for me. Austria wants nothing to do with my army in Wien, apparently. Or Vienna, however the hell you pronounce it. Not coming toward us, despite that 4-5 general. You know what we should do? Like I said, we should hire actually recruit a true Prussian general man. Like, what are we going to really get from these other ideas right now? Prestige from battles, siege ability, and all these things would be nice, but having one more general, I just want to try it. Let's see what we get. It's a 6-2-3-2. Awesome. Friedrich Albrecht Linkendorf. 6 fire value. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the fire value is a little bit disappointing. But, hey, we'll take it, I guess. And he has 2 siege pips as well. Let's send him over here to help out. Actually, there's already a 2 siege pip there, and they've already got a cannon, so there's no point in going over there. Apparently, I'm not going to participate in this war. We're making 7.5 ducats right now, and that's with us paying the full maintenance of that army. After the months are up, Venice is going to pay a ton more. How's he doing on war score, though? He's still at -4. We're going to start getting the monthly income of like 13 ducats a month, or whatever the hell it was, in December of 22. So at the end of this year, are you coming for me? You going to do this? You want to fight me? I'll fight you in real life. Let's do this. Space Marines, go! Win. It is the 4-5, which is a little bit scary. Come on, George. He rolls a 6 versus a 6. Look at that. 4.8 morale. We actually do have positive prestige now. Do we have the, yeah, we have Morale of Armies Advisor. We almost have room for the final church power slot at the beginning of next month. We're going to pick up 2.5% more discipline. We have actual discipline right now at 105.6. Right, 5 versus a 6. We don't have very many cannons. That's a lot of Austrian cannons, I'll admit that much. 9 versus a 1. Their morale is going to tank. Space Marines! Yes! We like Space Marines. New church power. Obviously, we're going to go for it. The discipline, because it's just too good. Stacking modifiers, making our troops gods. I want to lend all my troops out as condottieri. Every single one. I'm getting up there. Just embrace this darn, ooh, something about enforced peace. He's now at war with, Castile. Castile just interjected themselves into this war. And Castile, you're a great power, so was it a great power interjection? Is Austria a great power? They are not. Wow, I'm really liking this. I mean, yes and no. Like, I'm not going to like it when they do it to stop me, but the fact that the great powers in the world are being so much more proactive about joining wars and, like, preventing people from doing stuff is really different. And in that way on its own, it's just interesting. Power projection's already back down to 78. Need to pick up that third rival. Not enough rivals, -5. So we can get that little bit back. Are we embargoing our current rivals? We've got Poland and Bohemia both embargoed, and they are the current rivals, so yes. About to take your capital, loser. Austria. Let's go ahead and improve relations with other people, possibly. Ragusa, Saxony has no heir. Age 19. Thomond, Moldavia. Moldavia. No Corsair claims. Still Orthodox. He's 63, though. He's got a royal marriage with Austria and Muscovy. Those guys definitely have more development than I do. 500. And 233. Looks like we actually might be up there against Austria. Yeah, we're really close. But no, I can't take anything off of his hands. I'm too interested in Ragusa. Wow, wait a second. The Ottomans are involved in this as well? Ottoman conquest of Chios. Looks like our troops are going to be on hire for a while. At 3x maintenance cost. I like it. This is the way to war. Use Space Marines, make stupid amounts of money. Joachim von Habsburg has just come of age. Nice. What is your trait? Let's find out probably next month. Oh, come on, he's cruel. Well, he's a military leader, so... Guess I shouldn't be too surprised. AI with ruler cruel will want less autonomy for the oppressed. Love to raise and plunder. It's so fitting. I love it. Pomerania just became Protestant. How do our truce timers look right now? Truce with the Teutons, Cologne, Mainz, Trier. You have allies with Mazovia, Poland, Verden. Teutons we have quite a long truce with. Lubeck we have a claim on. Allied to the Livonians, Riga, Hamburg. Magdeburg has no allies. You're someone that I should just straight up attack. I am a prince. I'm not allied to the Emperor. Emperor doesn't like me very much. He's hostile toward me. Hasn't rivaled me. Why are you hostile toward me? I haven't done anything to you. Oh, right. So, Bavaria, being the emperor, has suddenly decided that he wants this land, which makes him hostile. Because, you know, he can totally take that land. Totally. What's to stop me right now from just leaving the empire? Nothing. All province will remain with the current owner and be removed from the empire. Do I want to be inside the empire? Not really. He'd still be able to give me unlawful territory. I'm currently an elector. Being inside the empire is giving me... I forget now, but it's giving me something. First off, we have the first reform passed, so we're getting minus 5% build cost, minus 5% development. That part's good. We're also getting... Where do you see the modifiers for having been an elector? I can't remember. Elector doesn't really give much. Was it, one of these things? No. Was it listed on here somewhere? I just seem to recall that you get like bonus diplomatic reputation or like less unrest and stuff. Maybe all of that was just tied to these things and I'm mixing the information up. Could be. I say we leave. We're allied to Hungary. Hungary's not in the Empire. Don't really care about mines. Silesia's inside the Empire, but... Let's just think for a second. Pros and cons of being in the Empire. None, really. I can't think of any. I mean, any pros, that is. What, we get the one thing. We can call for Reichsreform. The build cost and the development cost. That's it, really. Muscovy has no heir. Oh, how I would love to have a union over you. You're royally married to Moldavia and Hungary. Hungary has... How much development? It'd be a whole lot easier if we were in the top 8, because then we could just use the Great Power interface to see. Hungary, HHIJ, Hungary has 230 development, and we have like 230 as well, but I think it's autonomy modified development. So it really comes down to who has lower autonomy overall. You've got some. I'm going to risk going for it, I think. So we dump the relationship with... with mines. Sorry, mines. Monarch points are too important to me. But you trust me a lot, so that's cool. Oh, crap! 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 I broke the alliance while we were at war! And what? And... Damn it! Oh, keyboard shortcuts for the fail. Did I didn't lose... I didn't get, like, aggressive expansion for that, too, did I? I don't think so. Well, hold on. I mean, I don't remember being this high. I don't know, but that was really stupid. I apologize. Should have gone a little bit slower. Bollocks. And then he just won like 3 days later, so I lose two stability for fun and giggles or something. Because I'm impatient. I shouldn't have done that. We have a new heir. On monarch death, a house from House Lancaster will succeed to the throne. That might take a month to update, though. Alright, so we have a new heir. Our heir is... Oh, sorry, we have a new electress, is what it is. We have no new heir. A 325 electress with Muscovy. I guess maybe that is an argument for going for these things. I mean, you do hate Golden Horde. You don't hate Poland, Lithuania, but you kind of do. Poland hates you, ish. not very much trust here. I think we keep this alliance with Muscovy regardless of whether or not we get a union or anything. Personal union on monarch death. You are at risk of becoming the junior partner in a personal union. When we die, succession war between Muscovy and Poland. So because we have no heir. Interesting. Not exactly the result that I was looking for here. And why is it still a noble from House Lancaster succeeds to the throne? Did you got an alliance with England, royal marriage with England. That's the issue. Damn it. I'm not really a huge fan of this thing being so damn dependent on development. It's just so difficult to actually compete with some of these guys. It's got 383 development. There's just nothing I can really do there. Alright, whatever. It is what it is. We'll wait and see. I can't believe I took that stab hit for no reason at all. Why can't I rob out Poland? Still haven't finished our siege here. Monthly income's 20 ducats a month because we're earning 14 ducats a month from Condottieri. We still do have to pay for them. But we did just take his capital. Alright, so he is at 2 war score right now. How can we help him? Attacker controls Istria. He's at no loss from battles. The occupation of Wien is worth 10, so that really gave him a lot. We gotta just march toward Istria, it looks like. We're hostile toward the Ottomans because that's another war that he's in. That's a 2-3 leader. Ottomans is on tech 10. I think I'm actually behind on tech right now, but it's not an important tech level. Wait till he gets a little bit further away and then go for the war goal. Istria is a defensive fort, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for us to take. Got hills here with a fort. That's a good province for us to march into. On the other hand, Istria is the war goal. But that put us in a defensive position where we take a penalty. Behind a river. We only have 1 maneuver. Pretty likely that they're going to have more maneuver than I am. Saxony with no heir. Royal marriages with Anhalt and Hesse. We could totally do this one. Naturally. So we only have the royal marriage with Muscovy right now. I haven't done the alliance yet. I'm going to go ahead and stick with the alliance, though. That is a lot of troops. And he is on tech 10. But with combat ability and the fact that we are the defender, and the fact that he's only got a 2-0 leader, and we have infantry combat ability, I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Because we're Space Marines. Ho! Let's do this. Full combat width. We have 4.8 morale versus 3.3. We have better tactics, better discipline. We rolled a 9 in the first fire phase. We also do an extra 10% fire damage, which applies to not just cannons, but also infantry. And 50% infantry combat ability versus none of his. And all those cannons are just expensive meat bags right now. They don't do much. We rolled a 3 versus a -1. Die, Austria, Aragon, whoever you are. I don't care. Murder. 4,000 men to kill. Way more. Good. That is Savoy marching into Trent. That is a defensive fort owned by Austria, so we would take the penalty no matter what. This is probably not any... Yeah, okay. Let's just stay right here. We could shift consolidate. Combat width is still 19, though. I think we want to stay wide, so we don't get flanked. Actually do have... We do have 1 infantry in the back. Combat width is actually only 18. I thought it was 19. Oh, Hills is -25 instead of -20. That's why. We could have shift consolidated one of them. Come on, George. George. What just happened here? Like suddenly something changed there. Come on, George. Roll better, George. We're having a hard time competing with 40-some thousand troops, but we're doing our best. Alright, looks like we have to retreat. Hopefully we can actually retreat a long distance. We actually did lose quite a few men, but we held our own for a bit. I don't know. A few more cannons would be a good idea. If we're going to send down a stack, a 20 stack, we should make sure that it's got a little bit more meat to it. You know, a couple more cannons. Maybe make it like a 16-4 would be better. Just a couple cannons. Possibly, maybe 18-2, just so that we keep the narrow combat width looking good. He still has to pay us the full amount, doesn't he? No, it looks like the fewer number of troops there are, he's actually paying us less now. We have to reinforce them to get the money. Well, by all means, let's go back to our own land then so we can reinforce quicker. Venice, Sweden, Saxony, Norway, Denmark, Bavaria, Austria. If I rival Austria, we should be able to freely revoke that relationship. And since we don't have any chance for a union over them anymore, I feel like maybe we should. Just rival Austria. Only 1 prestige. It says slightly destabilize our country, but yeah. Takes us back down to 4-4. We dump the relationship with Austria. We go for the relationship with Saxony, possibly. Two of a kind. Electress becomes friend. Her friend becomes an advisor at court. We get a level 3 combatant that's half price, or gain 50 military power and lose the current army reformer. Oh no, it just says he will work even harder. We don't lose him. Yeah, well, let's ask him to work harder. I want the 50 military points. I like that a lot. Alright, so how are we looking on the union with Saxony? Let's just make sure finally we have one of these things right. A noble from House von Habsburg succeeds to the throne. Yay! Finally! Please die, Saxony. Please let something happen. Allow things to be interesting. Let's get something crazy and dynamic going on here. Alright, for now I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next episode, though. Thank you for watching, as always. I will see you soon. See you in a bit.